Hi there, Scorpio and Scorpio rising. You've got big things going on this month, powerful things. This is Kimberly Knox, KK, your astrologer. We're going to talk about all of this month, April into May. It's a big time for you. It's accenting your relationship sector, your work, your health, your ruler Pluto is going retrograde, your secondary ruler Mars is going retrograde. So it looks like you're going to be learning and taking things to a deeper level within so that you can bring them out in a really powerful way this fall, especially around the time of your new moon in Scorpio in November. So let's see what's going on. So Scorpio and Scorpio rising, this is all about transformation, control, magnetic power. That's Pluto here. So this is your chart. The outer planets don't move that quickly. And what we look at every single month is we look at what's going on with the new moon. And we also look at Venus, because Venus brings us all the goodies in life. And Mars, what's Mars doing? Mars is pushing forward. And Mars is one of your secondary rulers. And Mars is the energy that allows us to go forward on our own behalf. Mercury, we like to look at what Mercury is doing because Mercury is what we're thinking and what we're planning, and it rules commerce in our everyday life, what's going on. And that's going retrograde, so this is a huge month. It's a lot of stuff in the works. So your ruler is going retrograde on April the 18th, but big stuff is happening for that. So let's back up a little bit. The sun on April the 6th was squaring your planet, first quarter square. So you were coming into this power because Leo and the sun brings you executive power and clarity about where you want to go. It's this will, what do I want to do kind of thing. You were getting power around that point. And also because the new moon in Aries is your secondary ruler, you kind of have a little bit of energy of new moon stuff coming for you, even though your new springtime doesn't happen until the new moon in Scorpio. So this new moon happening for you is in your 6th house. You, Scorpio and Scorpio rising, you need a fitness routine that's rigorous and that's daily and that's powerful. You need that workout because that's where Mars is in your chart. You've had Uranus there for quite some time now, several years. It's not done in the sign of Aries, and it may be affecting your health. Okay, if you're holding on to something and you won't let go, oh my God, Scorpio, that's a big issue you have. You already know that, right? Letting go. That's why it rules the colon. Letting go, letting the toxins out, letting the toxic people out of your life, letting go. Stop controlling everything. Let go, let God, what they say, okay? You can take notes from Pisces who just are happy to let go and let somebody else kind of take the reins. You're not that comfortable with that, and that's what happens, but no fret. Awareness is like one of the biggest things to making changes. So we've got Mars first going retrograde in Sagittarius. You had Mars for quite a while in your 1st house, giving you some real powerful energy to start some new things. So what happened? Then Mars goes into your 2nd house and it gets you in the mood to make more money. I need to make more money, and maybe you had to spend more money too. But it says, oh, what do I have to make more money? What are my resources? And that's what Mars does for us there. Saturn has been there. Saturn has been there saying you have to take responsibility for your budget and how you're budgeting and spending. So if you're not taking responsibility, you're going to get whacked with some a little karma stuff, because that's what Saturn is. But Saturn's gone backwards now. So it said, what did you learn? Let's digest it. Mars is going to go back by the end of May into Scorpio because it needs to garnish some power into your 1st house, personal power, so you can move forward. And that's a good time because at the beginning of May, you've got, the new moon coming in your 7th house of partnerships, business partnerships, other people. You finally get out of the lower realm. This whole section of the chart here, that's everything you're working on beneath the surface. And when you come out, this is when you take all that goodies to the market and you're visible to the world. Okay? So that's what you have coming up. It's an incubation time. Venus is over here in your 6th house as well. So if you're single, get out, go to the gym. You might meet someone at work, but at least things going on in your job, your workplace can be lighter and nicer. When at the full moon, by the way, so we're having a full moon in your sign in Scorpio on April 22nd. On Earth Day, the same day that Venus and Uranus come together, that's exciting. That's an exciting time. It's like a sudden kiss sometimes. Scorpios like that kind of stuff because Scorpio is concerned about the soulmate kind of relationship. And sometimes you have such high expectations and you worry about being deceived or cheated on or whatever, that you kind of bring that to fruition. So let go of all that and just kind of trust. But some exciting things can happen next month. Next week when Venus gets together with Uranus at that full moon in your 1st house. So what are you working on? What new seeds did you plant that you wanted to come to light last fall, to bring about yourself? Those are coming on April the 22nd. There's a full moon. It's also talking about how you deal with power. Are you taking power from other people? Are you being too powerful? Or are you giving your power away? Are you taking other people's power? It's this whole power exchange. Have it come from within in really excellent ways. Mars is going retrograde, so it says you can't just push forward and be aggressive. You've got to learn to go forward in other type of ways. But Mars in Sagittarius is learning new things. You're learning new skills. You're meeting new people. Maybe they're from all over the place. It's a melting pot thing. And it's going, like I said, back into your 1st house May 27th. So write those days down. Let's go back to your ruler, Pluto. Powerful, transformative Pluto. No one can hold a Scorpio down, by the way. You're very hard to break because you've got Pluto, your ruler. This is immensely transformative. Like when you burn the grass off and it just grows right back. You can withstand a lot and still go forward. Hold the faith, Scorpio. April the 7th, you've got Mercury trining Pluto. April the 17th, I mean. All of us have really powerful things going on when Mercury makes some big statements. When it goes retrograde, the last aspect it takes is Mercury trine Pluto. Power in decisions. You have that going for you. April the 17th, your secondary ruler, Mars goes retrograde. That's very powerful. So watch what's going on around your money and the 2nd house stuff. So don't be so surprised if you might have to come out of pocket with something. I think taxes aren't due until the following Monday, which is the 18th, which is really interesting. So hopefully it doesn't kill somebody's pocketbook. Taxes due. April the 18th, Pluto goes retrograde. Your ruler goes retrograde. Where is it right now? It's in your 3rd house. All right, Pluto in your 3rd house. It's been your neighborhood and your siblings. Watch out for what's going on there. If there's anything dangerous, watch out for shifts around that time. You take power for your voice. That's the 3rd house as well. A powerful voice, powerful communication, powerful conversation, and taking the power back to transform your life in that area. April the 19th, we've got Venus square to Pluto. Those are sexy times, and you love that. So utilize that. But what it is, it's passion. Where do you put passion? Scorpio are passionate people. And you're powerful people. There's many amazing business CEOs and executives that are Scorpios. Just don't be the nasty Scorpio. That little tail likes to come out and sting, and then you're just back to normal. Just be aware of that. On May the 7th, you've got Sun trine Pluto. So both Leos and Scorpios are going to benefit at this time. Sun's trine Pluto, powerful time, bringing back to you, this energy of because is your willpower. So you're having some clarity, insight. May the 12th, again, we've got Pluto trine Mercury, a time of making plans for you, particularly because we've got 7th and 3rd house. So this is between, like if you have clients or, you know, in your conversations, it's third contracts. Clients is 7th house stuff. May 22nd, we've got the moon, the sun going into, hold on, what is happening? On May 22nd, it's another full moon. No, May 22nd. Oh, I'm sorry, I nearly forgot. The sun is opposing Mars. I couldn't read my own writing here. Sun opposing Mars. That's a full phase on that day. And I think something else is happening. And Mercury is stationing to go direct. All right, so write that day down. The sun is opposite Mars, so just be careful around that time. There might be some information about debt, money that you owe, debt, having to spend something, or money coming to you, because it's the 8th in the 2nd house. Be lookful into that. May the 30th, you've got Mercury again trining Pluto. So it's a time to put a real plan together, and you can do that quite easily. You've got the new moon coming up May the 6th in your partnership house. So this is a time of new partners, business, and getting out there into the public. If you're single, it's a time to meet new people. And Venus goes into that sector ahead of time, yay! At the end of April on the 29th. We've got Venus going into your relationship house, making nice with people that you meet. So get out there. It's a time to get out there. Mars and Pluto, both retrograde. June the 29th, Mars goes direct. September 26th, Pluto goes direct. So you've got some time to work on some stuff, Scorpio, before your next birthday. So get on it, get powerful, and get a really great plan together, because you have everything it takes to go far beyond most people. I am grateful for all you that subscribe to my channel, share my channel, leave comments, and I'm happy to answer them. And reach out to me on Instagram, checking for daily inspirational messages. Have a fabulous couple months here.